Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, Ala. Hello, Yasmin.
Hi, Mr.
Hi. Let me share the questions here. Because 4 questions. Yeah. Let me have a look at them as well. Guys, here are the questions that we're discussing today. Do you like to travel? What kind of places have you visited in your life? Which place would you really like to visit and why? What's the best place you've ever visited? These are the questions that we're discussing today. We still have one more minute before we go.
Okay.
So here we have
Hello, Mr. Hussein. How are you?
Hello, Ala, how are you? Are you fine?
Great.
Great. Hello, Ahmad, my dear friend. Have you colored your picture, Ahmad?
لا لسه. No.
English. Okay.
No.
Take your time.
إن شاء الله tomorrow.
Inshallah. Inshallah. And how's life, Ala?
Good.
That's great.
Everything's good. Alhamdulillah. And you?
Alhamdulillah. We can't thank Allah enough. This is too much.
Alhamdulillah.
So here we should start. Hello everyone, how are you? I'm very happy that you joined today. Today may be your first speaking activity, so we have to tell you what we're going to do, though I explained this in the voice note, but I don't mind repeating this again now. We have a set of questions that I'm posting in the chat box now here. Today's topic is about travel, and you have 4 questions. You can answer the 4 questions. If you have already prepared this, or if you have already looked at them, you can just say everything. And if you didn't have time to prepare, you can read the question, then answer it. You can read the question, then answer it. What happens is that we have, like everyone will have like 2 minutes to 3 minutes. You can speak and answer the questions. Hello, Nahla, how are you? So you can speak for 2 to 3 minutes, tell everything related to the topic, and after that, we just chat together. I can comment on what Muhammad has said. I can say that I liked what Nahla did in her life. So feel free to comment on others. So say Bismillah. First of all, we have to say everyone has to introduce himself or herself to the others. So this is Hussein, and I'm 41 years old. I'm very happy to be here with you. And of course, I know all of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Ala, introduce yourself.
Yes, hello everyone. I am Ala. I am 27 years old and I'm from Syria and I live in Cairo. Uh, complete or what?
It's up to you. If you would like to add anything, just feel free to do it. If this
No,
is
it's
enough,
enough.
then okay.
Enough. Enough for me.
Okay. Muhammad.
Happy to enjoy with you.
Oh, thank you, Ala. Assas, Muhammad.
Hello, Mr. Hussein.
Hi.
I am Muhammad Al-Assas, 40 years, originally from Egypt, Nufia, but now I live at Riyadh, Arabian Saudi.
Okay.
Saudi
Welcome,
Arabia.
welcome, Mr. Muhammad. Now it's time for Hiba Mukhtar.
My name is Heba Mukhtar. I am 28 years old. I graduated from the Faculty of English Commerce, and now I work as a teacher of English. I work as a teacher of English in Osman Language School.
Great, thank you so much, Hiba. Thank you. Dr. Maha, feel free to introduce yourself.
Okay, hello, Mr. Hussein.
Hello.
I am Maha Sirsawi. I am 35 years old. I am a pharmacist. Graduated from the Faculty of Pharmacy, Cairo University. Okay,
MashaAllah. Thank you so much. Amina.
Hi.
Hi.
Amina. I'm 33 years old. I live in Cairo. I work as a teacher of English in Osman Language School. I'm so happy because I'm here with you all.
We're very happy that you're here, but we lost your voice before you said that you are in Uthman ibn Affan school. So if you would like to repeat that because we didn't hear you. We lost you again.
Okay. I'm living in Cairo. I'm work as a teacher. I'm so happy because I'm here with you all.
Great. We're happy too. Thank you so much. Nahla.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Hussein. Hello, everybody. I am Nahla. I am graduated from Faculty of Commerce Accountancy 1990. I live in United Arab Emirates.
Thank you so much, Nahla. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Samah. Samah.
Hello, I'm Samah. I'm Samah Mukhtar. I'm English teacher in the 10th of Ramadan city. I live in the 10th of Ramadan city also. Hello?
Yes, Samah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. We just know each other.
I know you, but I know you. But Hani doesn't know you.
I have introduced myself early.
Samah.
Again. Can you hear me well?
I can.
Okay. My name is Samah Mukhtar. I'm an English teacher. I live in the 10th of Ramadan city. I'm a teacher in Shahid Ahmad Mansi language school.
May Allah bless him and bless everyone who lost his life defending our dear land. Okay, Samah, nice to meet you. Dr. Rania. Okay. Are you here? Muhammad, we can't hear her.
Assalamu alaikum.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all.
Hello.
I'm Rania Halawani. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go on.
Okay. I'm Rania Halawani. I'm assistant professor in Manufaa University. But I really enjoy to join your class.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is not a class. This is a speaking session. Forget about classes here. Okay, we go with Hani. Thank you, doctor.
Mr. Hussein.
Hello, Hani.
Hello, Hussein.
Introduce
my
yourself.
name is Hani Al-Assas. I am from Egypt. I live Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. 36 years old.
MashaAllah. Did you hear Hani when he said 30, then he said 30? Yes.
30.
If you're going to say, if you're going to pronounce the TH sound, you have to say th or the. So it's 30, as Hani said. Thank you, Hani. Yasmin.
My name is Yasmin Saifuddin. I am 30 years old. I live in Cairo, Egypt. I don't work. I don't work. يعني مش بشتغل بقى. ما اعرفش بقى.
I don't work. Yes, yes. I'm a housewife.
Yes.
Or I'm a housewife. Either you say I'm a housewife or I don't work.
Okay.
Thank you, Yasmin.
Thank you.
Yasmin. Shayma Khudir.
The last.
You're the last one. It's only Nurhan. Only you, then Nurhan. Then we finish.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Shayma, introduce yourself.
What?
Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. I am Shayma Khudir. I graduated from Faculty of Fine Arts, graphic
department.
Anyway, graphic رسوم متحركة. كرتون graphic.
Okay.
Animation.
MashaAllah, Shayma. This is great.
Now I work in Osman.
You forgot the name? I'll tell Fatma.
What?
I will tell Fatma that you forgot the name of the school.
No, please. Okay. I love my work with kids in stage KG stage. Okay. Nothing. Just.
This is too much, mashallah. Thank you, Shayma. You're great. You're great. Nurhan. Can you hear me, Nurhan? Okay, maybe she's not here. So thank you so much for introducing yourselves, guys. We're here to speak, so I expect that you start speaking, no matter what mistakes you make, because everyone makes mistakes. And don't feel shy, because if you feel shy, you're not going to talk. But if you talked and you make mistakes, next time you'll make fewer mistakes, then fewer, then fewer. So every day, mistakes will be declined. Did you study the word decline that we studied yesterday? What does decline mean? Who studied? What does decline mean?
Not me.
Reduce.
Reduce. Excellent.
Reduce. Me, thank you.
Decrease.
Decrease, mashallah, synonyms. This is called synonyms. To go down, excellent, excellent. Either you give a definition or you give a synonym, and it becomes less. Thank you so much, Nahla. But try to stay away from translating the word, because translating is not that good for you. Yesterday I was sitting with Hani and he gave me a synonym to a word or a definition. Like when you say to stop. It came natural and it was great. So now I'm posting the questions again for those who were late. We have some points. Excellent, excellent. So we have some points about travel. Today's topic is travel. It's a very rich topic. So one can speak too much about travel. Who's ready to start? As I told you, you can answer the questions or you can mention the point that you like. So Dr. Rania, go ahead. You raised your hand, Dr. Rania.
Okay.
No, you have to stay away from Muhammad because of this echo.
Okay, just a second. I will leave.
Okay, so
start. Muhammad can.
Samah Mukhtar, you come after Dr. Rania. Samah Mukhtar.
Okay.
Then.
Can I speak first?
Okay, so Muhammad instead of Dr. Rania, then Samah, then Ala. Okay, Muhammad, go ahead.
I'm Muhammad Al-Qassas. I like traveling so much. I had visited many kinds of places. So it's my job. Sky Marshall Airport. I visited kind of places like Copenhagen, German, Morocco, Tunis, many places. I really like to visit Paris. I didn't visit it because it's a beautiful place. The best place I have ever visited is Egypt.
MashaAllah. Okay, enjoy it.
I think.
If you would like to add
I think it's enough, Mr. Hussein.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's enough, Mr. Hussein.
As long as you said that the best place is Egypt, then I will deprive you from talking. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for all.
You're welcome, my friend.
Again, in fact, traveling is one of my favorite hobbies. So I love traveling. I love going to different places.
Samah. Get your mobile closer to your mouth so that your voice will be clearer because it's hard to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
And what happened?
Is it clear now?
What happened? What did you do? Yes.
Is it clear now?
Okay.
Okay. In fact, traveling is one of my favorite hobbies. I have traveled to different places in Egypt. Unfortunately, I haven't ever traveled abroad, but it's my travel to different places. Like I'd like to travel to Saudi Arabia. I'd like to travel to Italy. In fact, I'd like to live in Italy. Okay. Just a minute. I have traveled I love travel to beaches like North Coast and Alexandria, Said. I have traveled to Sharm el-Sheikh. In fact, I lived 2 years in Sharm el-Sheikh, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the weather. Weather is so hot and just Sharm el-Sheikh is quite different at night. Some people like this place, but I have bad memories in this place, so I don't like it. I like to visit in Egypt. If I want to go to any place or visit any place in Egypt, I'd like to visit Aswan, Luxor and Aswan, as I want to know different historical places. I like to know every history. I like to know everything about history. Hi there. And that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Samah. This was great. Thank you. Now it's Ala.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, I'm fine. And honestly, I like to travel, and I like to travel, and I like to visit many countries. And my favorite place I wish to travel Maldives Island because I like natural, and I like to visit London because I like all the houses and what the building have. It's all. And I would like to visit London too much because I told you because it have old building and all her house like a wood, and the weather there it's very clean.
Okay, you're done?
Just yes, I'm done.
Thank you so much. You're done and you're happy. Great, 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 great. So now we go for Nahla Samir, Amina, Shaima Khudir. Nahla, Amina, Shaima. Nahla.
Hello.
Hi.
I like traveling. I visited Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates most of the time. I would like visit. I would really like visit Europe to see the famous places there. The best place I visited Prophet Muhammad Masjid in Medina.
Peace be upon him, yes. Alayhi salatu wassalam. You're done?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nahla. Nina.
I like to visit, travel, and I would like to visit many places in and outside Egypt. I already visited many places. All the places I visited in Egypt. I didn't travel outside Egypt, by the way. Yeah. But I wish to travel any place or country outside Egypt soon.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now it's, I think it's, I don't know. I forgot.
Shaima Khudir.
Yes, Shaima. Shaima, don't try to hide, Shaima. We will coach you at the end.
Again. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay. I love traveling to many places in Egypt. I have traveling to many places in Egypt, like Sharm el-Sheikh, Alexandria, Sinai, many places. But inshallah, after Corona, I love to go to Turkey. Turkey, I don't know. It's a very pretty place, really. And Italy, sculpture, art. I love it so much. And inshallah, to Saudi Arabia. I'd like to do Umrah. That's
great. This is great. Thank you so much. So I'd like to welcome Zainab and Magda. Zainab and Magda have just joined. So Zainab and Magda, in the chat box, you have 4 questions that you should get ready to answer. Okay? But now we're going to listen to Heba Mukhtar. I guess she left.
Hello?
Hey, Heba, you're here. I'm sorry. Heba, Hani, Yasmin. Muhammad, Heba, Hani, Yasmin. Okay. Feel free to
speak. Can I start?
Yes.
Okay, I like traveling. I traveled many places inside Egypt. And the only place I traveled abroad to Kuwait City. I went there for a visit because my husband is working there. I travel inside Egypt to Alex, Sharm el-Sheikh, Hurghada, Matruh, North Coast. The most place I like the most is Sharm el-Sheikh. I like its charming nature, pure water, and its warm climate. I like doing their diving, snorkeling. I like to visit Saudi Arabia, to go to Mecca to do pilgrimage.
Inshallah. We hope so.
Inshallah. Okay,
Great. Thank you so much. Hani, are you ready?
Yes. Of course, I like traveling. I visited Sharm el-Sheikh, Garda'a, Saudiya, Taif, Saudi Arabia. I was playing with monkey. I read it, that telefreak with my friend. I hope to visit Turkey, as the coffee there amazing. The best place I have ever visited is Sharm el-Sheikh.
Great, Hani. Great. Thank you so much, Hani. And we played with the monkeys together in the Taif. Thank you, Hani. Now, Yasmin.
Yes, I like traveling so much. I traveled Saudi Arabia and Dubai. I want to travel to Turkey because I like views and beautiful place and its people. Also the snow. The best place I have traveled was Dubai. Thank you.
Welcome, Yasmin. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Now we have Zainab. Are you familiar with the topic? Can you speak?
Yes, I can.
Okay, just introduce yourself, then speak.
Okay, my name is Zainab Al-Husseini. I am a teacher of English in Cairo. Yes, I like to travel a lot. I have visited a lot of places inside Egypt. I spent 2 years in Aswan when I was young with my father because he was an officer. I'd like to visit Saudi Arabia because I want to go to the Kaaba for Umrah. The best place that I have ever visited is Marsa Matruh, Ajiba. Thank you.
Great.
With me, Yazina, with me.
Yes, I like Marsa Matruh very much.
Okay. Now, Nurhan, are you here?
Yes, Mr. Hussein, I'm here.
Okay, so introduce yourself to our friends and answer the questions.
Okay, I'm Nurhan. I'm from Alexandria. I'm graduated from Faculty of Arts. I live now in Cairo, in Al Rahab. I have one daughter and 2 sons. What else? That's enough.
Okay, enough.
Okay.
Do you have the questions?
Yes, I have the questions. I will answer them now. Actually, I don't like to travel because I don't like to change my place. I have something like phobia. But if I want to go to a place, I want to go back again to Alexandria to be with my family. And of course, I went to Sharm el-Sheikh, Garda'a, Marsa Matruh, Sahel, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So, Mr. Hatem, welcome. We have some questions in the chat box. Feel free to read them and prepare yourself. You're speaking after Magda. Okay? So now,
Okay.
Magda, introduce yourself and tell us about your experience concerning traveling.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Magda Saeed from Egypt. Now I visit Saudi Arabia. I like traveling. I visit many places in Egypt, like to see pyramids and the Sphinx and Port Said. I travel abroad. I traveled to Yemen and Saudi. The
We lost
places I like them. Mecca. Thank you.
We lose your voice. We can't hear you.
I am finished.
Okay, we didn't hear the last part, but it's fine. Thank you so much. So Hatem. Mr. Hatem.
Yes, hello.
Introduce yourself and answer the questions, please.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
My name is Hatem Salah Abdelmajid. I am Director Manager Legal Affairs. I like travel, but not so far. I like Sharm el-Sheikh, Marsa Matruh, Ghardaka. Most place I like Sharm el-Sheikh, Gona. I love reading books, a lot of books, especially legal books. Like my quiet, not big happen do just yet.
Thank you, Mr. Hatem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I guess that all of you have spoken, right? Is there anyone who didn't speak? Shayma, Samah, Zainab, Nurhan, Amina, Nahla, Al-Assas. Everyone spoke, right? Okay, so hello everyone. I introduced myself. I said this is Hussein, and I'm gonna speak about traveling or travel. Actually, this is one of the best things in life. Why? Because traveling or travel just provides you with lots of experience. She's not here. مش هنا أصلا. He's disconnected. ده هاني اللي معانا هنا. So traveling provides you with experiences that, or put you in experiences that you will never encounter if you stay in your own country. So the experience you get from traveling is incomparable. You will never get this anywhere, from anywhere. And even if you traveled in Egypt or inside the country that you live in, it's totally different if you just cross the borders and travel to any other country. Thank Allah, I experienced both. I traveled to many parts inside Egypt, including Fayoum, Asyut, Luxor, Aswan, Hurghada, Sinai, Taba, and that part, and North Coast, some governorates like Mansoura, and so on. Fayoum together, yes, of course, I can't forget this. So yes, of course I remember. So this is inside Egypt. Traveling inside your own country just provide you with some experience, provide you with some information. It somehow changes your mind. But once you leave your own country to live in another, it's a big deal. It's something totally different. Those who tried this know this so much, like Ala, Al-Assas, Magda, or Yasmin, or the people who said that, and Heba Mukhtar, who said that they traveled to another country. So the countries that I visited, of course, from my long intro, you know that I adore traveling. It's one of my best hobbies, and it's it's not like anything else. And I was unlucky because I only traveled outside Egypt. I traveled abroad when I was give me 1 second. When I was like 27. So when I was 27, I traveled to Saudi for the first time. It was my first time to leave Egypt, and I'm a sociable person, so I get used to people very quickly, and I didn't feel that I'm a stranger or I'm in another country. I stayed there for like 6 years. We went to Taif, we went, of course, to Mecca, Medina, uh, um, I, Yamba or Rabigh, I guess. So I visited like very few towns here or places, cities here. Then I went back to Egypt. I stayed for like 7 years, and I traveled to Russia during the World Cup. And today I was watching a match against the Congo that qualified us to travel to Russia to play the World Cup. And this is the most amazing experience I have ever had. It's not like anything else. Then I visited Dubai for 1 day, but I went to most of the parts there. Last year I was in Georgia, and I enjoyed it. I was planning to stay for 1 month, but I was unlucky because I stayed only 8 days and came back to Egypt. So these are the places that I have visited, and I told you that visiting Russia was like this is the highlight of my life. I'm 41 years old. I can do without like the 41 years, except from the 20 days that I was in Russia, that in which I was in Russia. So I guess I answered all the questions, and I advise you that that you have to save money to travel. It's worthy. Even if you traveled after 2 years from the moment that you decide to travel, but it's completely different. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I took too much time. And now Batista, introduce yourself and tell us your experience with traveling.
Hi everyone, my name is Dalia Saeed. I work as a teacher for primary stage. I traveled outside Egypt to Saudi Arabia 3 times to make Umrah. It was the best time, and I wish to repeat it again many times. Just it.
Okay, thank you so much, Dalia Batista.
Okay.
Now you can comment on anyone's answer. You can ask Hiba about her life in Kuwait. You can ask Nahla. Nahla is a resident in UAE, United Arab Emirates. You can ask Hani Muhammad Al-Assas or whoever. So we have like, raise your hand and speak. Who wants to speak, guys? Who want to comment? Who would like to add something? No one?
Can I speak?
You can.
Okay, can I ask you, Mr. Hussein, about Russia? Is it cold? Is it crazy place like Brazilian? Just describe it. I'm so excited to hear about Russian, Mother Russian. What about crazy place? Cold. The people like what? Like us in Egypt would like what? Thank you.
If you would like, you're welcome. If you would like to listen to this experience, because I guess, I don't know, like it was in February, I guess February 2018. On the day that we played against Congo and we won the game when Mohamed Salah scored the penalty, and officially Egypt was going to Russia at that time. So before that, I have decided with my friends that we must travel and watch the games and attend the World Cup event. So I started saving earlier, and one of my friends is experienced with booking and that stuff, so he booked everything and we traveled. Before we traveled, I just contacted some of some of the people living in Russia, and we get into WhatsApp groups, and it was an amazing experience. Till those people started telling us that the Russians are very violent, they are very nervous, they are always angry, and they don't like visitors. So I started thinking, why I'm going? This will be a hard time. And I started to have some dreams that I'm going to Russia and I'm gonna meet like beautiful ladies and those amazing people. And it's an extremely huge country because it is located in Russia, in Asia and Europe. You can say Asia, you can say Asia, both are correct. So I said, okay, I paid everything, so I have to go. And I contacted one of the people that I knew. I have never known him before, but he became one of my friends, and he will be waiting for me in the airport. And I was lucky to be the only Egyptian that a Russian TV channel specialized in sports called Match TV. They made an interview with me in Egypt, and when I went to the airport, they were waiting for me with their cameras, and there were a whole team, and people were just looking. And my Russian friend or my Egyptian friend who lives in Russia told me that this is very strange because he has never seen this before. When I went there, I was totally amazed. It's an extremely amazing country. It has lots of old places with architecture, architecture, the art of building, the Rahina for Ahmed Az, which happened in Ukraine, and you know how beautiful that the cathedrals, the churches were. Most of Russia is like this. Very huge spaces, very big country. If you know that when we arrived in Moscow, we arrived, and on the second day, we traveled to Ekaterinburg. This is a place in which we played our first match, and the train took 22 hours from Moscow to Ekaterinburg. This is one way. It's not back and forth. It's only one go, 22 hours. So I was amazed by how friendly the people were at that time. I guess that their country or their government told them that it's a must that they should treat people in a friendly way, and they helped us a lot. And the police, the Russian police, we knew that they are extremely violent and they know nothing except from power and force. Just they use power, but they were extremely friendly. They come and helped us. And sometimes if you ask them about anything, they take you and they go with you to the place that you're going to make sure that you're safe. So, and before that, they told us that you can't move in any Russian city after like 10 p.m. And most of the time I was moving completely alone at 3 a.m. going back from where I was. So yeah, we have something wrong in Egypt that they are people are very friendly, but sometimes they annoy visitors with much stuff like I don't want to talk about now. So all in all, it was like a dream. It was a dream. I have never expected it to be that amazing, but it was. And I advise you to just save and travel because it will change your life. This period, the 20 days, have greatly changed me. So this is the answer to your question. If you have that money, and by the way, it's life that is cheap because it was in 2018. One Egyptian pound equals 3.15 ruble. I guess ruble, yes. Yes, I visited Russia. Thank you so much. So if you would like to talk about anything, just feel free to unmute yourself and speak. Okay, Amina, feel free to speak.
Okay. I would like to ask Mukhtar.
We didn't hear you, Amina. Your network is not working correctly.
Are you here? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
What's thank you? We didn't hear what you were saying. You asked Heba something, but we didn't hear it. You can type it if you have something wrong with your mic or network.
I'm here. I'm ready to answer any question.
She mentioned your name, but we didn't know what did she say.
Okay, fine. Amina, can you type?
I would like to ask you.
Yes, sure.
No,
go ahead.
Yeah.
We lost you, Amina.
If someone offered you to travel to Kuwait again,
she said something about
Amina, please type your question, Amina.
Type it, Amina. There is something wrong with your connection. We didn't hear anything. I heard the word you travel. Okay, guys, is there anyone who would like to speak?
Can you hear me?
We didn't hear. We're sorry.
Can you hear me?
Now we can, but we didn't hear the question. Okay, guys, who would like to speak till Amina types her question to Eba?
Mr. Hussein, can you hear me?
I hear you. Okay, you have no questions, guys?
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Yes, ask.
Okay, do you like to come back to Egypt someday?
Of course, I will come back to Egypt one day, but I don't want to come and work in Egypt enough for this. So I hope that just things come back to its normal and we enjoy traveling and going here and there. Okay, yes. Magda, would you like to say something? Magda, Nahla.
How many, I have a question. How many places do you visit in abroad?
I visited 4 countries: Saudi, Dubai, UAE, Emirates, Georgia, and Russia.
Which country is very amazing?
Russia.
Which country?
Russia. الدنيا.
Thank
Heba,
you.
we welcome. Heba, have you read the question?
Yes, I hear. Okay, I will travel only Kuwait for a visit, only for visits, not for settlement. To see my husband, to make shopping. No, not more. No more.
Okay, thank you so much. So, guys, I just would want to say something. While you were speaking, it's called Hergada, not Al Gharda'a. It's called Hergada. And while you're speaking, you say, we don't say I am work. Don't use am. Don't use am with every verb that you have. Because as we studied, you say, I'm working, I'm eating, I'm drinking, I'm playing, and so on. If you would like to say the work, you say, I work, I sleep, I eat, when you speak in normal life. Okay? So thank you so much for this nice meeting. I enjoyed it a lot. I highly appreciate everyone here, especially those who are always shy. They spoke and they made great speeches. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye-bye. You're welcome. You're welcome, my friends. Bye-bye. Okay. Just before leaving, feel free to say thank you, everyone. Thank everyone, please. Say thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Nice to
Welcome.
meet you all.
Yes.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Good to
everyone.
meet you.
This is great.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you again.
Bye.
See you again.